This is the start of the process, stripping the engine down and cleaning it and getting all the old parts and studs off. This is the rods, outer rods getting connected to the crank that's just being cross-drilled. These are the main bearings drilled like an RSR for better oiling with this kind of horsepower. Here's the engine case, cleaned and ready for assembly with the grooved bearings. 1, 2, 3. Here's the crankshaft in the engine case with the lightweight pulley and the powder rods. This is installing the 3.8 piston and cylinder set on the engine. This is the pistons and cylinders installed with the new studs. Here's the engine with the 3.8 litre pistons and cylinders installed with the O-rings for the cylinder head sealing. Once again, here's the cylinder head with the port job. Also nothing really to see, but these are also custom high rate valve springs. Here's the new high lift cams. As you can see, it's not easy. The engine's finished and ready to go back in the car. Engine ready to go in with the new custom tile turbos. This is the dual mass flywheel. We're reusing it, and we're using it to keep the drivability. The lightweight flywheel makes it real twitchy. Here's the pressure plate and centre disc going on. Much higher clamp load with a custom centre disc. This is the transmission going on.
Good down. Alright.
Here's the engine ready to go in the car. That's the engine reinstalled. What we're doing here is we're making the already existing headers that the vehicle had fit the turbo system by having to manipulate the outlet to reach the turbo inlet. Now we have the driver's side of the car. We're going to mock up the position of the wastegate in position. We've already pre-made a pipe that we think will work. Now we're going to mark it, and we're going to make sure the position of the wastegate is exactly where we want it. Looks real good. Alright Tracy, we'll leave it there. The wastegate flange tube is being welded on now at the collector. We've modified the headers. We're putting the poppet valve style wastegate flange and tube on the header, making it nice, making it fit the car, and now we're just going to tidy up the insides. Here's the wastegate installed on the car in the position that it's going to go. Tucked in there real nice. This is the dump pipe. We're fabricating the dump pipe now. This is how it's going to go. All of this is made out of 321 stainless. The wastegate dump pipe is now finished and polished, ready for installation. Now all we have to do is hook up the boost lines for the wastegate controller and finalise this side. This is called the question mark pipe. This is the air inlet pipe. Since we've rerouted the air intake, this is where we get the air from now. Here he is making the pipe actually look good. We're polishing the welds out, sanding all the welds so it looks nice, then we're going to polish it. We're just finishing the intercoolers now, we're about ready. Now what we're doing is fabbing the exhaust system. This particular exhaust system has absolutely no restriction to it. Also, the good thing about it, unlike most other people's exhausts, it doesn't drone. Good shot here. But this exhaust does not drone, and it's 3 inches all the way through, works perfect with the big giant turbos. Here's another picture of the exhaust partial. It's not finished yet, but we have polished it up a little bit. Going to finalise the tips and the mounting. Here's the tips, already custom made. We're just finishing the second set. Make them here. Try and keep them custom. Now here we've completed the blend pipes. Now we're just about finished with the tips. As you can see, we fixture the tips in place so that both sides are equal, and then we plumb to them. Now the muffler's finished and ready to go back on the car. As you can see, it's quite a job. All 3-inch stainless, absolutely no restriction. Now the exhaust system itself is completely finished. Tips and the straps. I like to use straps so that the mount brackets don't crack. Now here's the tips finished. 4-inch and 3.5-inch. That's as big as will fit in the hole. I think they look pretty good. Can't beat a nice set of tips. This is the air filter assembly mounted in place with the new what we call question mark pipes. This is a 3-inch air inlet into the turbo, into the turbo inducer with a 4-inch bend. Plenty of volume in the bend. Got to make plenty of horsepower through that. And the air filter is mounted to the body. Start the car up. Go ahead, Mark. Oh, there you go. Breathe in, Eddie.
What?
Notice how nice and quiet it is, Troy? Sounds like a regular one. Go ahead, Eddie. Ready? Wow.